the passing of tests. Chosen one, you have walked through valleys that seemed endless, and yet your faith did not fracture beneath the weight of waiting. You have been misunderstood, hidden, and refined in silence, while heaven watched the shaping of your soul. Every disappointment was not punishment, but preparation, aligning your heart with divine rhythm. What you thought was loss was heaven's way of uncluttering the path before your rise. You were not being pushed out, you were being called forward. The Spirit whispers now, the decree is sealed, the timing is anointed, and every unseen struggle begins to make sense in the light of divine purpose. The fire you endured was never meant to destroy you, but to reveal the purity of gold within. Even the angels marveled at your endurance, watching you choose love when bitterness called your name. Heaven kept record of every tear. Every night you stayed awake talking to God when no one else understood. What you carried in silence has become sacred oil for your destiny. The season of proving is complete, and the gates of favor are swinging open in your direction. Isaiah 22:22 declares that the key of David is upon your shoulder. What you open, no one can shut. You were never meant to live in the shadow of what broke you. You were meant to rise and bless those who doubted your becoming. The delays were divine appointments, disguised as stillness, meant to synchronize your steps with eternity. Your peace will speak louder than your explanations ever could. Chosen one, heaven has approved your next chapter. Revelation 3:8 echoes in your spirit. Behold, I have set before you an open door that no one can shut. You do not need to force entry. The locks are already undone by grace. The tests were never about proving your worth, but about aligning your heart to carry what you were called to steward. This isn't status, this is sanctuary, a resting place after the storm. You will notice how light begins to move differently around you, how divine connections start to bloom like morning dew. Every betrayal has been balanced by a new covenant friend sent to honor your journey. The same places that rejected you will witness your restoration, not in pride, but in peace. You will not need to speak loudly, your peace will speak. Heaven is orchestrating quiet vindication wrapped in holy gentleness. Do not question why the warfare was so intense. It was proportionate to the magnitude of your assignment. You were trained in the wilderness because palaces cannot teach perseverance. God allowed the isolation to sharpen your discernment, to separate noise from guidance. Romans 8:28 breathes through your story, reminding you that all things truly work together for your good. The old door has closed. The new one stands wide and glowing before you. The keys have been transferred into your spirit, and every lock that resisted you now bends under divine command. You are no longer wandering, you are being established. Every season of scarcity was the soil of future abundance. Every silence the prelude to sound. Your spirit recognizes this shift before your eyes can see it. The decree is sealed. The timing is anointed. Chosen one, remember this. What once broke you now bows to you. The storm that threatened to drown you has become the wind beneath your resurrection. Angels have been assigned to carry out what your faith conceived in prayer. You have passed the test, and heaven smiles upon your resilience. Arise, your peace will speak. Tune in for part 2.
The season of breakthrough. Chosen one, the air around you has changed. Something holy hums beneath the surface of your days. You have crossed a threshold invisible to others, but undeniable to your spirit. The gates of promise are creaking open, and the scent of newness fills the wind. God is restoring what was delayed, multiplied, and matured in the dark. You are not being pushed out. You are being called forward. This is the moment heaven planned long before your pain began. The divine blueprint is unfolding with mathematical precision. Every detail, Every meeting, every divine alignment fitting perfectly in place. Job 42:10 now breathes upon your timeline. The Lord restores double to those who endured the trial. You will see financial doors open not from striving, but from divine orchestration. What once required effort will now flow with grace. Chosen one, even the earth feels your awakening. The soil recognizes the sound of your anointed footsteps. Health is being renewed, not just in your body, but in your mind and emotions. You are being filled with peace that cannot be stolen, rest that no chaos can counterfeit. The inner storm has been calmed by divine decree. The decree is sealed. The timing is anointed. Relationships are being realigned under heaven's hand. God is removing what could not walk with your elevation and introducing those who mirror your mission. This isn't rejection. This is refinement. A holy rearrangement for your protection. The ones meant for you will recognize you by spirit, not by status. This isn't status. This is sanctuary. The wealth coming to you is not merely financial, but spiritual. Wisdom, creativity, favor, and discernment. You will carry solutions where others see problems, and doors will open simply because peace enters with you. You will no longer chase. You will attract by divine alignment. Every project blessed by your hands will carry the fragrance of heaven's excellence. Your peace will speak. Chosen one, the angels who guarded your waiting season now go before you to announce your arrival. Opportunities will locate you in unexpected places through words whispered in rooms you've never entered. Genesis 12:1 echoes again. Go from your country to the land I will show you. The unknown is no longer a threat, but a canvas for your calling. What felt like exile was preparation for expansion. This is your season of multiplied fruitfulness. Seeds once buried in tears are breaking through the soil with golden leaves of promise. Divine acceleration is upon you, not rushed, but perfectly timed. Every step is ordered, every movement blessed. The decree is sealed. The timing is anointed. Chosen one, stand tall with quiet reverence. You are walking proof that endurance births glory. Heaven is rewriting your name in circles of influence that align with your purpose. You are not stepping into noise. You are entering sanctuary. The atmosphere around your life is now holy ground.
The fulfillment of destiny. Chosen one, you have crossed through the narrow gate, and your spirit knows you have arrived at a divine intersection. The waiting, the weeping, the wilderness all converge into a radiant revelation of purpose. Heaven is opening scrolls with your name written in golden ink. You are standing in the reality of promises once whispered in your prayer closet. You are not being pushed out. You are being called forward. Now, abundance flows not just toward you, but through you. Financial overflow, healed relationships, restored health, all synchronized to serve the kingdom cause. God has made you a vessel of restoration, a living prophecy of His faithfulness. Psalm 127:2 reminds you that blessings are not born of toil, but of trust. The decree is sealed, the timing is anointed. Chosen one, your divine destiny unfolds like dawn, subtle, sacred, unstoppable. You no longer fight for visibility. Your light is self-revealing because it was never yours, but His through you. People will wonder how peace surrounds you, even in uncertainty. You will answer with stillness, for your peace will speak. The heavens are testifying on your behalf. You carry the keys of divine authority, as Isaiah 22:22 declares, "What you open shall not be shut." This key represents not control, but covenant, not dominance, but divine trust. You open doors for others now, the same way God opened doors for you. Every act of obedience becomes a gate of glory for someone else's miracle. This isn't status, this is sanctuary.
The angels stand at attention, awaiting divine orders to manifest what your faith proclaims. You are surrounded by light, shielded by grace, guided by purpose. Everything around you bends toward fulfillment. Even time itself bows to destiny. Heaven calls you established, appointed, anointed. You have entered the fullness of your calling. Chosen one, let this truth rest upon your soul. You are no longer waiting for it. You are walking in it. Every test became testimony. Every delay became direction. Every loss became legacy. The divine narrative has shifted from survival to sovereignty. You reign not with ego, but with peace. The decree is sealed, the timing is anointed. Now, pray this with reverence. Lord of heaven's keys, according to Isaiah 22:22, I receive the key of divine access. Let every door you open remain open, and every door not meant for me be shut in peace. Align my steps with your will and my hands with your purpose. Let angels guard my path, and let my peace speak where my words cannot. Amen. Chosen one, your destiny has been confirmed in the courts of heaven. You are not being pushed out, you are being called forward. Walk boldly through the open gates, clothed in humility and crowned with peace. The decree is sealed, the timing is anointed. This isn't status, this is sanctuary.